I think we should normalize demoting friends. So quick to be like, oh my god, they're my best friend, we're so tight. What happens when it goes backwards? I'm not gonna lie, I've had a hard time dealing with friends who used to show up a certain way and now aren't showing up in my life the way I would want a friend to. I feel like I'm too old to have like a friendship breakup or like fight with someone over this. People go through phases and eras in their life. You never know when they might come back into yours. For the time being, instead of just like cutting them off or creating a whole thing about it, just demote them. You don't have to be your go-to person anymore, but they could just be like a friend or an acquaintance. That way you stop expecting from them this high standard of friendship that you think they should be doing, and you stop like resenting them for not achieving that. And instead, you fill that gap with people that can.
Normalize demoting friends to associates. As you get older, sometimes friendships change because people change. And once you realize you're no longer friends with the person that you once knew, she's an associate. Y'all could have met years ago and bonded off negative behavior, but now you grown, healed, and changed. And 5 years later, you realize she still hasn't. She's an associate. It's okay to meet people at seasons in your life where they fit. But just like partnerships, if y'all don't grow together, y'all gonna grow apart. Stop calling people your friends because y'all once were friends. Demote them to associates.
Y'all ever had to demote a friend? Like, you just feel like the friendship is just very one-sided. And as an adult, who has time for one-sided friendships? Like, friendships that are not mutual, friendships that we're not equally pouring into each other. Like, that's really a waste of time. Don't get me wrong. Like, I know that we're all busy, we're all adults, we all are going through stuff, but it don't take not even 1 second, actually 10 seconds to send a text message and be like, hey, how you doing? Especially if I'm the one, or like you're the one who's always reaching out on a consistent basis. Like, come on, be for real. But I will say, just because you demote somebody, that doesn't mean there's bad blood. It don't mean y'all are fighting or whatever, or you beefing with each other. It literally just means, you know, like right now, our friendship, you used to be right here, but you kind of like a couple levels down. And that's okay. There's potential that you can get knocked back up. Until you show that effort and that energy and you meet me where I'm at, you gonna stay right down here. And also what I like about demoting people is like also just making space for new people to come into your life who will kind of match where you are at. Demoting a friend could also mean like y'all are just in two different phases in your lives. Like they could be going down this path, you could be going down this path. Not saying that one path is better than another, but it's just like y'all are just have two different interests. Y'all are just on two different wavelengths, and that's also okay. The role that people play in your life can vary depending on each season, and that's okay. Which is why I said we demote people. It ain't gotta be no big fallout. But at the end of the day, just be aware, be cognizant of how people are moving in your life, the energy that you're putting towards certain friendships or even relationships, and just make sure that things are mutual.
Ladies, one of the best things you can do for yourself is learning to demote friends back into their real position as an acquaintance. It will do so much wonders to your life and your mental health.
In the society we live in today, it's so important to demote friends from time to time. Why? Because friends will either make you or break you. And of course, nobody's perfect. We all have our flaws. But sometimes you find yourself surrounded by friends who do nothing but break you emotionally, mentally, or even spiritually. And the worst part, in most cases, when you try to address these issues with them, they always act like they've never hurt you. No accountability, no apology, no change. And I think at that point, the only healthy thing left for you to do is to demote such a friend. Because in most cases, the funny bit about it is that such friends, they're not willing to leave the friendship, even when they're not being good friends. So in most cases, all you have to do is to demote them. Because even if you try to let go of such friends, sometimes they're not going anywhere because they are users. They need you in their lives because they think they can use you in one way or another. You may be there thinking that you don't have value. That's why they are treating you like that. But secretly, they want you in their lives because they have something they want from you all the time whenever they need you. And so the best thing you have to do is to demote them. And to be for real, guys, it makes no sense to place certain friends on a pedestal when all they bring into your life is disappointment, disrespect, and reminders that you don't matter to them the way they matter to you. When someone shows you who they are, believe them. If you see red flags in your friendship with someone, stop romanticizing their good side, because what you are seeing is exactly what's happening in your friendship. Some of you put people in high positions in your lives but those same people will never do the same for you. And that's why you must match the energy all the time. And if the energy is not equal, that friend needs a demotion as soon as possible. And sometimes demoting a friend creates space for the right people to enter your life, people who deserve that higher position. And just because you have history with someone, it doesn't mean they deserve the same access to you forever. If they have changed for the worse, the demotion is necessary, guys. Simple. And sometimes it's sad, but some people end up keeping friends who hurt them, betray them all the time in their lives because they think they've come a long way. But I'm telling you, if you find out that that friend you've known for a long time has changed for the worse, demote them there and then, because when you keep on holding on to the time you've shared with that person, this person will harm you so much. And by the time you realize that, it will be so late. You will be so broken, because this is what they want all the time. They want to leave you so broken because this is their mission. In most cases, they change and they don't want you to win at all. They don't want you to be happy. And so for you, you're always thinking that they are still the same people you knew long time ago. People always change. And sometimes it's sad that they don't change for the best. They change for the worst. And so, yes, it's so important to reassess your friendships every now and then, because, like I said, friends will either break you or make you. And that's it for today, guys. Share your thoughts in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. It's been your girl Joan, as always. I would like to wish you a wonderful day. Take care of your beautiful lives. Until next time, I love you. Bye.